if a discount of 40% is given on the mark price of an article, a shopkeeper makes a profit of 80%. So he needs to get a profit of 80%. Now we will assume that the cost price is rupees 100. Now his profit has to be 80%, which means that he should sell it at rupees 180. Only then will he get 80% profit. Now let us form the equation using this. He is giving a 40% discount on the marked price. Mark price, I'll just mark it as MP. Mark price is the MRP, that is the price that is marked on the objects on sale. Now on the mark price he is giving a 40% discount, which means that he will get only 60% of the mark price because there is a 40% discount. So he'll get 60% of the mark price, and what he should get is 180. So he'll get 80% profit because cost price we have assumed it to be rupees 100. So using this we can calculate the mark price. Here 60 divides 3 times. So mark price you will get it as 100 into 3, 300. So cost price is 100 and the price that is mark price is rupees 300. Now the question is, find his profit percentage if he offers a discount of 50% on the mark price. So he is offering a 50% discount, which means that he will get only 150. So his actual selling price is rupees 150 because he is offering a 50% discount. So he'll get only half of 300, he'll get only 150. Then what will be his profit percentage? His cost price is rupees 100 and he is selling it at 150, which means that he'll get 50% profit. So his profit percentage will be 50%, option C. Right now the time is 8 p.m. After how many minutes will the angle between hour hand and minute hand be 180 degrees? So right now the time is 8 p.m. So let us look at the clock. Clock will draw it like this. You have 12 here, 3, 6 and 9 here. Here you have 8 and here you have 7. Now exactly at 8 o'clock the hour hand is here and minute hand is here. So right now it is exactly 8 o'clock and the angle between hour hand and minute hand will be 120 degrees. Exactly at 9 o'clock this angle will be 90 degrees. From 8 to 9 that angle is 30 degrees. So when it is 8 o'clock it will be 90 degrees plus this 30 also, total will be 120 degrees. So exactly at 8 o'clock angle is 120 degrees. And you can see that the angle is increasing. And every minute the angle will increase by 5.5 degrees. Now the question is, after how many minutes will the angle between the hour hand and minute hand be 180 degrees? So right now the angle is 120 degrees. Now when will the angle be 180 degrees? When the angle increases by 60 degrees. 120 plus 60 is 180. So when will they be at 180 degrees? When the angle has increased by 60 degrees, because 120 plus 60 is 180. So the angle has to increase by 60 degrees. And what is the time required for that? Time required is distance by speed gives you time. So the angle has to increase by 60 degrees. So distance to be moved is 60 by speed. It is increasing at 5.5 degrees per minute. So distance is 60 degrees by speed is 5.5 degrees per minute. So distance by speed gives you time. This you will get it as 120 by 11. That is, the time required is 10 and 10 by 11 minutes. So time required is 10 and 10 by 11 minutes. That is option B. The simple interest on a certain sum for 2 years at 5% per year is rupees 400. What would be the compound interest for the same sum at the same rate for the same duration? Now simple interest for 2 years is rupees 400. So I'll just mark it here. Simple interest for 2 years is 400. Simple interest that you get every year, it is always constant. For 2 years it is 400. So first year it has to be 200, second year it has to be 200, it will add up to 400. Now let us calculate the compound interest. Simple interest first year is 200. So compound interest first year should also be 200. First year simple interest is same as first year's compound interest. Now let us calculate the compound interest for the second year. This 200 you will get, which is R% of principal, and you will be getting R percentage of first year's interest. R% of this 200 also you will be getting. R is 5% per year. So this 5% of 200 also you will be getting. 10% of 200 is 20. 5% will be half of that. Half of 20 is 10. So 10 is what you get extra in the second year's compound interest. So compound interest for 2 years will be 200 plus 200, 400 plus 10 gives you 410. So that will be the compound interest for 2 years, 410. That is option A. X, Y and Z are 3 contestants in a kilometer race. They need to finish the race simultaneously. X can give Y a start of 200 meters. So let us represent that data. Now X can give Y a start of 200 meters means now X will allow Y to run for the first 200 meters. Only then will X start running. And they are both running a kilometer race or 1000 meters. So in the time that Y does the remaining 800 meters, X will start from first and complete the full 1000 meters or 1 kilometer, and they will finish simultaneously. That is what it means. X can give Y a start of 200 meters. Whereas X can give Z a start of 208 meters. So when X and Z are running, X can give Z a start of 208 meters. So X can allow Z to run for 208 meters. The remaining distance is 792 meters. And in the time that Z does this remaining 792 meters, X will do the full 1 kilometer or 1000 meters. So these are the two informations that we have. Now the question is, find out the start that Y can give Z in meters. That is for the same 1 kilometer race. Now look at this. When X does full 1 kilometer or 1000 meters, Y is able to do 800 meters. And when X does the full 1000 meters, Z is able to do only 792 meters. So basically when Y does 800 meters, in that much time Z is able to do only 792 meters. So this is the ratio of their speeds. When Y does 800 meters, Z will do 792 meters. 800 is 8 into 100 and 792 is 8 less. So that will be 8 into 99. I will cancel out the 8s, which means that when Y does 100 meters, Z will do only 99 meters. Similarly, when Y does 1000 meters or 1 kilometer, Z will do 990 meters. So Y can give Z a start of 10 meters. And in the time that Z does the remaining 990 meters, Y will do the full 1000 meters or 1 kilometer, and they will both finish simultaneously. So Y can give Z a start of 10 meters. That is option A. 12 men and 16 boys can do a piece of work in 5 days. So let us represent that. We will assume that one man in 1 day can do M amount of work. So you have 12 men and 16 boys. We will assume that one boy in 1 day can do B amount of work. And like that 16 boys. They can do a piece of work in 5 days. Which means that every day 1/5 of the work will be done. We will assume that the whole work is W. So 1/5 of that will be done. So 12 men plus 16 boys can do W by 5th of the work. So this is the first equation that we have. 13 men and 24 boys can do it in 4 days. So 13 men plus 24 boys can do W by 4th of the work. Every day they will do 1/4 of the work. So W by 4th of the work will be done. So this is the second equation. Now from this we will get W is equal to 5 times this. So 5 into 12 is 60 M plus 16 into 5 gives you 80B, that is equal to W. And here W is equal to 4 times this. So 13 into 4 is 26 into 2, 52M, plus 24 into 4, 96B. From this we can find the relationship between the work done by man and boy. So 52M will bring it to this side, so you have remaining 8M, 80B to the side, so 96 minus 80 is 16B. So M is to B is in the ratio 16 is to 8, that is same as 2 is to 1. Now the question is, find the ratio of the work done by man to the work done by a boy. That is M is to B, that you will get it as 16 is to 8, that is same as 2 is to 1. So option B, 2 is to 1.